Something on me, no good. And wake up cool, but oh, I'm in a big mood. Call I feel you. Something wake up cool in my body. Tell me will do. I'm in a big mood. Call I feel you. Something wake up cool in my body. Tell me will do. Make we go December. But some liquor they do me jet. Get something sweet to put on my head, I swear. Now you the cool in my stress, so yeah. Make we go December. But some liquor they do me jet. Get something sweet to put on my head, I swear. Now you the cool in my stress, so yeah.
I'm in a big mood. Girl, I dey feel you. I know say your love cost passing money, but I still want you. I'm in a big mood. Girl, I dey want you. Now only you, if you cool to my body, nobody but you. Yeah. Every night I go dey rock your body. Baby girl, we go dey no solo. Nobody fit tell me to leave my baby. Bend every night if it turn to baby. Me and you, when you wake up, girl, you splashing on me. Girl, look like sweat all on me. Like the design you be dripping on me. Maybe that's why I don't feel it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm in a big mood. Call I feel you. Something wake up cool in my body. Tell me will do. I'm in a big mood. Call I feel you. Something wake up cool in my body. Tell me will do. Make we go December. But some liquor they do me jet. Get something sweet to put on my head, I swear. Now you the cool in my stress, so yeah. Make we go December. But some liquor they do me jet. Get something sweet to put on my head, I swear. Now you the cool in my stress, so yeah.
Baby girl, you know when the money done the show, send a star boy, big whiz, big daddy enter the show. We know they mind person, we just come, yeah, mind our own. I'ma walk, but I'ma low. I'm like 20 standard, yo. We know they mind person, we not gonna keep us rock your body. Baby girl, we go dey no solo. Nobody fit tell me to leave my baby. Bend every night if it turn to baby. Me and you, when you wake up, girl, you splashing on me. Girl, look like sweat all on me. Like the design you be dripping on me. Maybe that's why I don't feel it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm in a big mood. Call I feel you. Something wake up cool in my body. Tell me will do. I'm in a big mood. Call I feel you. Something wake up cool in my body. Tell me will do. Make we go December. But some liquor they do me jet. Get something sweet to put on my head, I swear. Now you the cool in my stress, so yeah. Make we go December. But some liquor they do me jet. Get something sweet to put on my head, I swear. Now you the cool in my stress, so yeah.
How can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. Hitman in a top try, see a man topless, even a stick is gay. Hugging my brothers and say that I love them, but I don't swing that way. The man them celebrate Eid, the trap still running on Christmas Day. Somebody told Doja Cat that I'm trying to indulge in that. In my great tracksuit, see the bulge in that. See the motion clap when you're throwing it back. These females planning on doing me wrong, so I'm grabbing a dom at the Trojan pack. Post a location after we're gone, can't slip and let them know where we're at. I don't know about you, but I value my life. Cause imagine I die, and I ain't made 100 M's yet. There's so much things I ain't done yet, like fucking a flight attendant. I don't party, but I heard Cardi there, so fuck it, I might attend it. Gotta kick back sometimes and wonder how life would have been if I never did take them risks, and would have I prospered. Floating and I won't go under. Been out of town for a month. Absence made the love grow fonder. UK rapper, UK drill, gotta mention my name if you talk about the genre. Alright. How can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. Hitman in a top try, see a man topless, even a stick is gay. Hugging my brothers and say that I love them, but I don't swing that way. The man them celebrate Eid, the trap still running on Christmas Day. How can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. Hitman in a top try, see a man topless, even a stick is gay. Hugging my brothers and say that I love them, but I don't swing that way. The man them celebrate Eid, the trap still running on Christmas Day.
Yonkers, last. Now everybody go to breakfast. Choco power for the
All right. Good morning. All right. Hope everybody's blessed. Hope y'all all having an amazing morning. And of course, thank you.
Could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me.
And I really do appreciate it. For real, I appreciate it. So we're going to get into the charts today. Of course, we're going to start off with Forex Factory, as usual. So first and foremost, we have an orange folder at 10 a.m. Could give us a little bit of volume. Could be good. It's pending home sales. Let's just take a look at it real quick. Change the number of homes under contract to be sold, but still awaiting the closing transaction, excluding new construction. This data is released about a week later than existing home sales, but it's more forward-looking as a contract is signed several weeks before the home is counted as sold. So that's why it's not so much a red folder. This is kind of projecting for what's to come. All right, so let's just assume we're going to get a little bit of volume at 10. As usual, we're going to wait till 10. We're going to get a new 4-hour candle, and we will, as usual, come in second place, wait for the market to give us a direction, and then we're just going to follow up. All right? All right. Let's get into it. Let's get some market analysis going. Of course, you know what we do, top-down analysis. And of course, we're going to start with support and resistance. So we'll give our support about right here. If you look to the left at the top of this wick, this is where I want to start our support. Our resistance will be the top of the current monthly wick. Okay. Let's change this color. Let's get into the weekly. Let's get it. All right. So far, the weekly did turn bullish. This must have just happened because we NYSE just opened and we just got a major bullish push, so we must have just flipped our weekly candles. So I'm gonna assume today we're gonna be bullish. So far the day is bullish. We are currently still at this resistance. As you notice, we marked this since Monday, so this is still a strong resistance area. But if we can get some closures, let's say above right here, right? We're currently here now, but if we can close above, we can definitely look for some good buys. Because going up, all these wicks, we could assume if we continue driving up, we're going to fill these wicks to the left. So the first wick to the left is about 50 points. Next one is about 110. So let's keep going in. Let's try to set some targets. Let's set some overall targets. Even on a 4-hour, you notice we have resistance. So we are going to want a closure above for some buys. All right? Suggest that. All right. If you guys have any questions, you're wondering why I'm looking at certain stuff, if you maybe want to look at a chart you're looking at, just send it in. Ask. Let me know. Leave a comment down below. We'll get into it. All right. So far for the hour, again, you look to the left. Resistance. So we want us to drive up. You see the current 4 hour. If you look at the previous 4 hours, this is the 4 hour that started last night, 6 p.m. This is 10 p.m. This is 2 a.m. And this currently is 6 a.m. 6 a.m. to 10. So we have nothing but bullish momentum ever since last night. So the only problem is we are approaching the resistance. So two things can happen. Of course, you can either be bullish or bearish. It's really not rocket science. But if we can get a strong closure above, then I'll start looking for buys. Now, if we close below, then that means we're probably going to remain in this range here. Okay. This is probably what will happen. If we remain in this channel and don't close above, this is probably what we're going to look at for the rest. I'm not going to say rest of the week, but at least the rest of the day. So if we do close below, I personally prefer to trade breakouts and continuations. So a breakout would be a closure above and we break out of this channel, right? A continuation would be something more like something more like this, going up. Not so much a break, but we were going up and we just continued to drive up. There's better examples, but that's just one for now. Okay. So for now, we did get NYSE. Let's look at the 30-minute real quick. 30-minute bounced off that 200 SMA. Let's check the 15. So I'm not going to set targets just yet. My bias, although, is bullish, but I want to see if we can get a closure. We still got about 20 minutes and about 5 more minutes. In 20 minutes, we're going to get a new 4-hour candle at 10. In 5 minutes, we're going to get the last 15-minute candle for the hourly. So, as usual, I keep telling you guys what we pushing. We pushing P, pushing patience. So, we're just going to wait. We're going to wait, be patient, not force it. And we'll take what the market gives us. All right? Don't have FOMO. Don't go crazy. Is anybody on here fasting? Anybody doing Ramadan? I'm out here doing Ramadan this year. Making sure I definitely get it straight through. It's going to be my first year actually doing it the whole month straight through. Inshallah. Got about 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. We're going to get a new 15. This will be the last 15 of the hourly. We've been bullish so far, but we're approaching this resistance, so we'll have to see what happens. All right. Got about one more minute. We're gonna get a new 15. See, will this last 15 minute, will it give us bullish momentum? Will it get us above this 12,777 area? Or do we reverse? Come back in the channel. Excuse me. All right, here's a new 15 coming right up. What are we gonna do? Keep pushing. Get us above so we can continue driving. All right, getting that reversal. Coming back in the channel from what it looks like. All right, so we've got about 13 minutes. We are going to get the new 4 hour. And hopefully start looking for some positions. See what happens. Guys, just give me 1 second though. I'm going to be right back. Alright guys, sorry about that. It's about to be 10 a.m. right now. Whenever you guys see me leave like that, I have to feed my aunt. I gotta give her breakfast. So sorry about that, but we are back. We here. We got a new 4-hour candle. Let's take a look. We did not close above, unfortunately. Honestly, I'm gonna assume that we're gonna respect resistance. I'm gonna say we're gonna come back down. I'm not gonna look for a position, but we can wait till 10:15. If we don't manage to break the highs with this current 15-minute candle and get a closure above, then at 10:15 we can start looking for some sells to come back down. There's a lot of range going down here, so we should be able to catch something. Again, we only need 10 pips, 10 points. As soon as we grab our 10 points, we move our stop loss to BE, and we will have a risk-free trade. I'm not very confident today in runners, but I do still think we'll be able to get a trade. Grab some 10 points, and then get up out of here. We haven't had a trade so far this week, so we'll see. We'll have to see what happens. Let's take a look at some of the other charts, because right now we don't have a position. We don't have market's not giving us what we really want right now, unfortunately. But it is what it is. It's part of trading. You're not going to take a trade every day. If you don't get your position, you do not take a trade. Don't force it. There's really no point. You can trade every single day. You can trade all day. You could wait till 8 p.m., look for a position. Wait till 2 a.m., look for your position. But if market's not giving you what you want, what you usually take, the positions that you usually take daily, and don't force it. Don't have FOMO. Don't get too down on yourself just because you see the market moving, you see all these points you're missing out. It's all good, but if you decide to get in, you put a buy in, then you're in drawdown. And drawdown all day, reversals, all this resistance that we're at. Better off just waiting. You should spend 80% of your time, I'd say more like 85% of your time, waiting for your position, watching the charts, and 15% of your time in a trade. Majority of it should be watching, not trading. All right. So far, this 4 hours trying to push up, but we'll see. What I think is we'll come up, create a top wick, and then come back down. So we'll see. Right now we do have news. Remember, let's check the folder. Let's see if numbers were good before we start checking all the other charts. 0.08 is the actual. Forecasted was minus 2.9. Previous was 8.1. So these numbers are kind of all over the place. But numbers were good though. We're in the green. 0.8 for pending home sales. So I guess that's good for the economy, because they were forecasting negative 2.9. So let's see. Again, this is only an orange folder, so it's not going to bring that much volume, but it still could give us a sense of direction. So let's see where it takes us. Let's take a look at gold though. See what gold's doing today. Gold so far is in a bit of a wedge. Where are we? No. Right? Kind of expecting a breakout soon. I couldn't tell you when, but we are expecting a breakout. Okay. See, when you put it in a lower time frame, it looks a bit clearer. Right? So gold is waiting for a breakout from this wedge. Basically, it's a rising flag pattern, you could say. And this could be bearish or bullish. So if we get a break above, we could continue driving all the way up. If we get a break below, we could continue driving all the way down. And this could happen at the end of the day. This could happen tomorrow. This could happen at the end of the week. We could continue just going until it's ready to break out. We are going to have news tomorrow and the day after, so that could really affect it. But yeah, that's gold. That's gold for you. Okay, that's our gold analysis. Let's see when we get out of this wedge how we're gonna look. How this flag, excuse me. All right, Bitcoin's been doing very good for the day. Been trying to respect this support at 26,900 roughly. We're currently at 28,400. Again, target is still 12,000, 10,000. We're still waiting on that. We still have a lot of regulations for Bitcoin that we're expecting, but for now, Bitcoin's doing pretty good. Bitcoin's doing pretty good. Let's give it a round of applause. All right, Dow's having a pretty good day. Let's get back to NAS. Let's check the 4 hour again. 4 hours not doing much. We still got about 14 minutes. No, not 14. 9 minutes. Got about 9 minutes. We're gonna get a new 15-minute candle. Excuse me. So let's see what happens. Be patient. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. We back. Sorry about that again. But we back, baby. It's a different lot. Lot. It's got about 2 more minutes. In about 2 more minutes, we are going to be getting ourselves a new 15-minute candle. As you can see currently, we are unable to break this resistance. So I'm assuming this new 15 is going to try to come up, create a top wick, and then we're just going to come back down into the range. Unfortunately, this is not what I like to trade. This is not a good trading setup for me. But we'll see. See what happens. We still have 10:30. We still have the next 2 minutes, 10:15, that 15-minute candle. So that'll dictate if we can find a trade. Got less than a minute left. Give me 1 sec. All right, sorry about that. What I really do want to do, I would just put this out there. I wouldn't mind having a sell stop place at the break of the low. But I'm not going to do that on stream. This is not a trade I would usually take because we're back in the channel, right? And again, I would want a steep top wick. I would want a really steep top wick. Maybe grab up about right here, and then we come back down. But yeah, it's too much support, too much resistance. We're just kind of floating around in this area. We're not really going to get anything at this rate. Yeah, so nothing's really looking good for us today. It's looking like a no trade day again. 3 days back to back to back. No trade day. About to get a new 5-minute candle. Get that. New 5 minutes. Very bullish. Still got about 10 more minutes to get a new 30-minute candle. Now anything can happen. This current 30-minute could end up driving above, and if we get a closure above, we'll have to see. If the next 30-minute comes with a good bottom wick, I might start looking for some buys. But we're gonna be patient. We're not gonna force it. We're gonna wait for the market to give us what it gives us, and then we will execute. Give me 1 second, guys. sorry about that. But we back. All right. So we're continuing to push down. Overall analysis was correct. As I told you guys, I'm expecting us to remain in the channel if we don't get a closure above, which never happened. So that's unfortunate, but it's life. That's trading. You're not going to get everything you want from the markets every day. But we do have 3 more minutes. We're going to get a new 30-minute candle, and that will determine whether we take a trade today or not. That'll be our last trade opportunity. If 10:30 we can get a position, that would be phenomenal. Now, what I would want for this 30-minute, if I do look for a position, so I do think we are still for the day we're bullish, but overall we've reached our resistance level. We don't have enough volume to push us past it. So if we do look for a position here at 10:30, I would want a top wick similar to this one right here. Right, and this top wick is about 15 points. If I could get a 15 to 25 point top wick, then I will have a sell stop. See what happens. We got a little more than a minute left. All right, less than a minute left. All right. Can we get a top wick? Can we get a top wick? I'll assume hopefully this current candle right here to the left, we could try to at least fill that candle. Let's get a top wick and then come down. Let's see what happens. It's a good pullback so far. All right, just a few seconds left. This also isn't a usual trade I take, but I am pretty confident. Let's see if we get the top wick. Let's get that top wick. Come on, go. At least a 10 point. If we get a 10-point top wick, I will have sell stops. The importance, let's go ahead and just explain the importance of the top wick, guys, or bottom wick, whatever we're looking for, depending on we're looking for sells or buys. It's to grab liquidation. Not to say the market can't still continue driving, but we want to grab liquidity. When we grab liquidity, what it does is there are orders up here placed for sells, and once we go up, we grab all those orders, what's going to happen is we're going to get a fast push down, a quick push down, meaning we won't be in drawdown, meaning we won't be in a trade for longer than a minute, 2 minutes. We go up, grab those orders, and then continue down for the rest of the range. But unfortunately, we did not get the top wick. Now, if we break these lows, trade is invalid. If we can still get the top wick, we'll be good. Let's see what happens. Let's wait like another 5 more minutes. See what happens. And the thing is, the market could end up just driving. You know, we might not even get in. But that's where I go to saying, if the market doesn't give you what you usually see, then you didn't miss anything. Wait for your position. Don't just get in because you see it doing what you assumed it was going to do. Wait for the top wick. If you usually wait for top wicks, wait for it. If you usually wait for closures, wait for closures. Don't rush it. Truly, at any moment, this let's say you put in a sell right now. Any moment, this can turn bullish, and you'd be in super drawdown. Because if you go to the lower time frame, this is support, right? Although we did pass this support here, this is the next level of support, right? So we could end up driving back up, could end up driving back down. Anything could really happen. So that's why, again, I wait for liquidity. Come up, grab these orders, and then once we get the flip, we'd be driving down. But looks like that's not happening. Looks like we're going to just continue driving. All right. Yep. All right, so that's officially scrapped. That is a dub. So today we took no trades, unfortunately. So far this week has been very boring. Though we come into the week hot, but it is what it is. Probably just because it's the last week of the month, last few days of the month. We've got about 2 more days left. We got Thursday and Friday. And March will be over. We'll be heading into April. First week of the next month, and should be interesting. Should be fun. Should definitely be fun. So, right, look out for that. We'll be back again tomorrow. Hope everybody stays blessed. Remember, 9:30 tomorrow again. Trading NAS100. So be there or be square. Alright. Hope everybody has a blessed day. Tell someone you love them. Go be positive. Be productive. Go work out. And that's about it. Alright. Peace.
Now they blinging up my heart, man. But we ain't stopping with no half time. The money running and I want mine. Blowing money on the weekend like often. Yeah, I really do this often. And we ain't stopping till the morning. Sing, sing, I might pull up in a foreign. Blind money on the weekend like often, yeah, I really do this often. Oh Lord, we ain't stopping till the morning. Now we ain't stopping, cause the money off the run.
All day me check feet, bank account me no straight. Money off the run. Got 100 yard dash, you same boat speed to the cash. Money can't done. All day me check feet, bank account me no straight. Money off the run. Yeah. Just like water, for me son and me little daughter. Can't done.
Mama need that monthly check. Tell the DJ better bump me next. Like whoa, get your hands out of the pot, cause I really don't wanna have to reroute what I got. Like whoa,